is Julia Crain, and I am a graduate and alumni of the Bachelor of Public Affairs program here at Seattle University. Currently, I work as a capital markets analyst and researcher for an investment company downtown. And as part of my job, I basically read and analyze and abstract daily news media and also monthly news media, extracting as much data as I can. I manage relationships, I keep track of stockholder changes that are published, and various other tasks that are associated with that. And then part of this whole thing is also this really unique research aspect that I get to take care of, where I'm asked to bring in the tools that I have and conduct different individual research projects that pertain to my interests. Some of those have included doing exceptional microfinance research, socially responsible investing research. Additional things are policy areas related to housing situation that's going on in the capital markets right now, women and investments and endowments and philanthropic organizations. So it's really a vast amount of data that I'm dealing with. I think that the BPA program provided me some exceptional tools to deal with this type of stuff. Training on a financial and economic level was really integral to the position I'm in right now. But there's also this really unique aspect where we're getting all of this policy training, where we're able to see problems and analyze them from a holistic perspective, bringing multiple and diverse perspectives into our own work, and also being able to pay particular attention to how stakeholders are affected and ways in which we can meet their needs but not compromise the needs of others. And so that's one of the ways that I've integrated my BPA program work into my current professional career. Other really great aspect is that the BPA program has helped me in my interactions with individuals at work as well. Going into the business sector from being trained in policy is definitely a really interesting change, because people who've studied business approach problems very differently than people who have studied policy. There are different elements and interests that you have to sort of meet throughout the course of your work. And I would say that it's been interesting interacting with people with a different approach to those problems, but looking at my training in organizational analysis and also looking at how those tools have helped with dealing with human resources and personnel difficulties, it has helped me to look at issues and isolate the details that really need to be incorporated into a project, paying particular attention to the facts and incorporating those instead of paying attention to the other different fluffy things that might surround it. Essentially making sure that projects get done efficiently, effectively, and making sure that they're done well, as opposed to being full of, some of the inefficiencies that we all know exist. So I think I've employed a lot of the skills and talents that the BPA program intended to instill in its students. A great thing about the BPA program, and one of the talents that it has, is being a very intimate learning environment. There's this huge staff of professionals who also have the talent of being scholars as well, that can bring an individual attention to each student in the department. When I graduated, there were 10 students, and we were a very close-knit group who could rely on one another for policy input or help with different ideas. But we also have the resources of professionals in the field who are there to teach us how to really do things well. And it is such a valuable resource to not only have learned from these people, but also to use them as references when we go out into the job market, because these people are very well known in Washington state politics, and they're really helpful at getting us, positions and jobs that are right for who we are and what we want to do with our lives.